Everybody, we are live. Everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Big Three. Thank you to everyone who is out there watching. We love our live YouTube watches. I'm looking at this chat, and you people are out here giving us a damn weather report. We are getting a damn weather report. It is 93 degrees in California today. We love to hear it. It's cold as hell. It's not cold. I mean, not even. I love cold weather. It's a little chilly for many people in Atlanta, but for me, it is just right. It is just right. The question is, will it be just right on November the 4th, election day, as we get ready for the shutdowns, the showdowns, and the shaker? We have a big show. I'm going to keep it moving. Beginning first and foremost, of course, with prayers to the people who have been impacted by Hurricane Melissa as it has gone through the Caribbean. We know that Jamaica took the hardest hit that we know of thus far, with the whole entire island being declared a disaster zone. So we're going to continue to watch this continue to fall out. Currently, there have been identified 3 fatalities. It is expected that more will be revealed over time, but we are praying for the island and everyone in the entire Caribbean who's been impacted by Hurricane Melissa. And while the Caribbean's being impacted by Hurricane Melissa, we're being fucked up by President Trump and congressional Republicans. We are now, I think it's day 27 is it day 27? I think it's like day 27.
I gave up.
I stopped counting. Okay.
Me too.
The government shutdown, and we are approaching the first days of no SNAP benefits being given to the most vulnerable among us economically, among us. One thing that I thought was pretty fucked up was this announcement on the U.S. Department of Agriculture's website. The USDA is responsible for distributing these SNAP benefits and these funds to states, and they said that we are approaching an inflection point for Senate Democrats. They can continue to hold out for health care for illegal aliens and gender mutilation procedures, or reopen the government so mothers, babies, and the most vulnerable among us can receive critical nutritional assistance. I don't know if you've seen that, but I saw it and it really pissed me off. This is a clear violation of the Hatch Act. It is clearly using governmental agencies in for the purpose of a political agenda. And people are saying that, isn't this illegal? Yes, it's illegal. But guess what, motherfuckers? It ain't shit we can do about it, because guess who executes the laws? The executive branch.
It's just unfortunate, isn't it? And the fact that they're spreading misinformation, disinformation. So when people go, and hopefully people are smart enough, and hopefully with content creators that are putting out the right information, because you did a great video, Zach. I did see it. Breaking down the misinformation, disinformation, so that when people go to these websites, they see that what they're seeing are lies. And hopefully this won't affect us come 2026, especially when we're heading into the midterms. But the other thing I think a lot of people are missing is the mere fact that there's a SNAP contingency reserve program, right? Yeah. And they could easily use those reserves that would at least cover for the next 2 to 3 weeks, so that people are actually able to feed their kids and feed their children. But it's the fact that Republicans are lying, saying, oh, there's nothing that we can do. Just like when you ask for the manager and they said, well, can I talk to somebody higher up? Oh, there's nothing we can do. It's pretty much what's going on with Republicans. And the sad thing about it is they used the reserves before in his first term. So last time there was a government shutdown. So I don't know why they're continuously acting like they don't have the powers that be to do something to make sure that people don't go hungry.
Well, they want them to go hungry, y'all. They want the people to. Donald Trump said he wanted maximum pain for Democratic priorities. I have no idea why he would think, and why congressional Republicans, because it's their fault. Since Congress shut down or took their recess after July 4th, House Republicans have worked less than 20 days in the course of 4 months. Okay, less than 20 fucking days. They are congressional Republicans across the board. They are to blame. Like, they are at fault. And so Trump thinks that this is hurting Democrats, that cutting SNAP benefits hurts Democrats. Like that's what he believes. He thinks these things are hurting the opposition, when in reality, the majority of people affected by this shit are his fucking voters.
Listen, cruelty is the point. That's what these people enjoy. And like you said, they do believe that this is like, the welfare queens, that this is gonna impact them. But really and truly, we know the majority of people that are on these benefits are white people, and not all of them are Democrats, not all of them some of them don't even vote, some of them don't even care about politics. But this is what happens when you don't vote and you sit on your ass. And now we have a situation where we have a person in the White House and people in his administration that do not give a damn if you starve, if your children eat, if you are going poor, how you're going to pay your bills. They don't care about any of these things because these are all, remember, these are all wealthy people. Majority of people that are in Trump's administration are wealthy people. They are not going without anything, while other people are going without. And that's why they don't give a damn. And Democrats, they are holding strong, but they are going to try to use this as a way to get them to cave. And they want people to suffer, and so they can point the finger and say this is the Democrats' fault. They didn't, like I said, they didn't vote for this 12 times. They're trying to work. I know my Senator Van Hollen is trying to work on a deal to get people paid, but this is affecting a lot of things and a lot of people. And like you said, the goal is maximum pain, not only on federal workers but people who depend on federal benefits to be able to live, survive. People need to eat. This is what they want to do. So it is horrible to watch it, and we are going to start to see where they are going to use this as a way to get people in the Congress, Democrats specifically, to fold. And I was really proud of the congresswoman from New Mexico. I cannot think of her name right now, but she went to bat with Jake Tapper yesterday.
Oh yes, I saw that.
Yes, I forget. I think of her. Melanie Stansbury. She went to bat with him because these people in the media, they also play into this bullshit. And like she said, there is a contingency. Like you said, Kenny, there's a contingency that they could use. It will last 2 to 3 weeks. Guess what? Mike Johnson's little plan that he had for his continuing resolution was to last until November 7th. We are now at what, November 22nd?
It's gonna
That's
go until
2
the
weeks away.
21st at the it's gonna this is
We're
gonna
gonna
last the
go.
21st. It's gonna go until the time for the next one. They're gonna see how far they can push this. They're gonna see how far they can hurt the American people, and they are looking at, will it make a difference? I think this is more of a study for the Republican Party than anything else. Now, here's a breakdown that our friend Rayshonda Lyons did. Okay, and it's really, really, I love this because she gave us statistics from her state of Kentucky. This is something I'm going to do for my state of Georgia. Lord, I'm talking about California. Who is that? Wait, hold up. Wait. Morgan got me thinking I'm in California. Her damn 93 degrees. But I'm going to do this for Georgia after this call. This is one of the things I'm going to work on. So I'm going to drop. Let me go ahead and play it. And we'll talk about, I'm going to explain Jennifer Welch too. We got it because you also talked about the podcasters that you're willing to ingest. And we'll talk about that because I have her. Hold on. Talking about Jennifer Welch. I want to, before I say what I'm going to say, I want people to know that I was a fan of them, okay? I was a fan of the women. I was a fan of the women, and we're going to talk about it. But let me go ahead and play Rayshonda, and then but y'all don't let me forget Jennifer Welch.
So today I decided to use the interweb to look at Kentucky data for SNAP benefits, and this is what I found out. Over $95 million in SNAP benefits are received by the state of Kentucky. For Louisville, Kentucky, where I live, it's over 17 million. Then they have it broken down by race, age, and gender. So 53% of women, 47% of men. Why you all out here calling us welfare queens? I see a lot of kings on here, but it's not a gender issue, right? It's a government issue. I need y'all to get it. Let me open this back up. I found out 75% of recipients are white, 15% are black. You see, this is not about race. It's about class, and it's about this government. Do you understand? People need this. You all on here talking about, well, if people could just work. Let me tell you something, Nancy. Over 50% of people that receive SNAP benefits work. People in the military receive SNAP benefits. Did you know that? No. This is why you're on here sounding foolish. Somebody's on here sending me things like this, talking about, oh, I don't know how they can go into the store and buy chips and cookies. Let me tell you something. Are we policing poor people? Are we policing gay people? Are we policing women's bodies? Yes, we are. This is what we've come to. You all can't mind your own business to save your life. When you understand that it is not a me against you thing, but this is a government issue, this is why we have unhoused people also. This is the problem. Nobody's being paid enough. Did you know nearly 30 to 60% of people that are unhoused work also? But people want you to believe that they don't do anything. This is the problem. Let me open this back up again. See, right here where it says mind your own business, you need to put a check by that. You need to make sure you're doing that. Open up your interwebs and Google and research before you open your mouth.
Period.
So, I mean, that's breaking down some facts about the SNAP benefits that they are wanting to portray as a black and brown issue. This is hurt in Kentucky, especially. This is killing his fucking voters. Those motherfucking 74%, that baby, they were definitely Trump voters. Okay, in Kentucky, where this man won by a large margin, when they got Mitch McConnell in there falling and flipping and flopping all around the motherfucking floor, yeah, they voted Republican. They always do. They always do.
So my question is, I'm not necessarily sure what's going to happen, and hopefully Democrats don't cave. But I do know that they are preying on Democrats' empathy and using these people to prey on our empathy because we don't like to see anybody suffer. So hopefully we don't give into this. But I'm not necessarily sure that any of them care. I mean, look at Donald Trump looking fat like Amelia Antoinette. Let them eat cake.
Yeah, that's exactly.
That's exactly what I'm seeing right now. It's
AI
giving very
generated
much.
images up. These are AI. That is not Mike Johnson truly being of Donald, although he is of Donald.
I mean, these people don't care. Trump doesn't give a shit. Trump is worried about his ballroom, and these are his priorities, and what's happening. He doesn't even care what's happening foreign policy wise. I mean, he's making a fool of himself in Asia. Like, it's so frustrating to watch this all play out to the point that I don't even want to see it anymore. Like, y'all know in the beginning I was like, oh, all about the shutdown and what was going to happen, but it is to the point that I'm just like checked out because I have real life shit going on, and so do many other people. Like, you can't focus on this nonstop because you will lose your goddamn mind. It is frustrating.
I know you said that Trump doesn't care, but he does care. And let me explain. He doesn't care about us, but he damn sure cares about Argentina. Okay, what happened to America?
Tell it.
While we go hungry this November, and while many people go hungry this November, he making sure that Argentina gets everything that they need.
Everything. And but here's this is what constantly worries me. Will this work out to be a strategic win for the Democrats?
Probably not. I mean, I
don't know. Like, we're like, okay, so earlier we were talking about how Jake Tapper was literally attacking Stansberry, right? Pretty much bombarding her with bullshit misinformation. My issue is, like, when we're looking at, so not just social media, but all media, like, when we're outnumbered when it comes to this messaging game. And there is an investment that needs to happen with content creators, because when we're sitting here looking at the misinformation, disinformation that's happening, we can only do but so much. And we are reliant on social media platforms that are owned by these big tech billionaires who are in bed with Donald Trump. So what are we supposed to do? I mean, we can yell as much as we can, but I want to know, is our messaging truly penetrating to the people? You know what I'm saying?
We're part of the problem too. I want to say this a million times. Here's a damn quote. Take a quote from me if you don't take no other quote. When Taylor Rand sat her stinking, nasty, fucking shitty head ass up here and made a whole article attacking the whole concept of the Chorus newsroom, of which Kenny Walden and Zachary Kirk are two of the founding members, before there was a fucking Chorus, when it was an idea of what the fuck can we do to make a difference in the media landscape, Zach and Kenny and Brian Baez and there were 12 other people were put together to brainstorm what the fuck can we do. Okay, I'm a motherfucking founding member of the motherfucking group. And she attacks this whole thing, which is one of the best things that has come out in the whole entire attempt to have a progressive media system. we were just at the point of begging for funding and money in 2024, 25. While we're just at the point of getting influencers a basic opportunity to get fucking money, the damn conservative influencers like Benny Johnson and all these other assholes, Candace Owens and shithead face Nick Fuentes, they have been getting paid for 10 plus years by conservative money and conservative funding, having high quality shows, not having to sit here and fucking produce and talk at the same damn time like I'm doing every fucking Wednesday for 27 weeks, as this is 27th episode. That's where we are. So we're here at the very beginning stages of saying maybe people who are like the content creators and people who really have a passion for this, who want to make a difference, like Tiffany and Kenny and Zach, should get something, maybe something. While we're at this point, do you know what the conservatives are? Do you know what the Republicans are? Do you know what MAGA is? MAGA is beyond the influence. They bought the whole fucking network. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Democrats are just now realizing that maybe there is some value in giving them something so they can have this as like a little part-time opportunity. And while they're realizing that, the Republicans have bought motherfucking networks. CBS, people. CB-fucking-S. We are not several steps behind. We are not several years behind. We are a fucking decade behind. And we wonder why the message doesn't get out there. We're fucked.
Wow. Yeah, we're fucked. And the thing is also the loudest voices are the loudest voices that are getting the most attention are people who fucking hate the Democratic Party, complain about the Democratic Party, bitch about the Democratic Party, the establishment, the this, the that, and everybody in their mama, and they all white, okay? They're white. And except for Hassan Piker, who I don't know what the fuck he is, but he's annoying as fuck.
Hassan Piker is Middle Eastern origin, okay? Like Hassan Piker is the nephew of Sink Uyghur of the Young Turks.
I just learned that. I literally just learned
You didn't know that? You didn't see the family, resemblance, especially when it comes to their talking point?
I don't think about these people, Kenny, and I only knew this because Kyvan was on that damn show with what show were they on? One of them shows.
They were on Media-san.
Yeah, and they was going off, and I was like, "Oh," he said, "That's my nephew," and I said, "What?" I had no idea. Like these people are getting all of the attention, and it's all. Listen, if I hated Dems, I could make a ton of money, guys. We could make a ton of money by hating on Dems.
You don't think that they're paying people to flip on us? You don't think that they're paying people? Yeah, but baby, they are paying these people to flip. They'll pay you to flip too. They'll pay you a fucking good price. You can't make me believe that these. Listen, I watch these women from the start. I watch these women on the I've Had It podcast from the fucking start. They are hilarious. They are talented. They are two talented women. I have watched it. It's a phenomenal podcast. However, this most recent turn of going, like, it started off with an aversion to AIPAC. And I understand that. I get it. But I would think someone may have seen that, saw an opening, and said, let me pump money into this and really incentivize them to go completely hard and take a hard left turn. That is what I'm thinking happened when you guys talk about Jennifer Welch and you're talking about the I've Had It podcast, because the shift in tone has been monumental.
No, it has. Listen, I have watched this podcast. They actually used one of my tweets on there. I liked the podcast. It was, I didn't watch it regularly, but when I did watch it, I watched it. And I enjoyed it because they had funny banter. She talks like we do. She curses and she says crazy things, taco tits, and makes up
taco tits,
like all these funny things, right? But it just seemed like you said, within the last couple of weeks, that it's become very attack the Democrats kind of thing versus like let's uplift a message, let's try to talk about voting, let's try to encourage people, and that sells. That kind of stuff is what is selling.
It's getting them money. There's no question.
Grievance politics has been very profitable for a very long time.
There's a guy.
During the entire Biden-Harris administration, you had Charlemagne the God in the Breakfast Club complaining about every
And they
little
also
thing,
know,
nitpick
though,
everything.
and here's a fucking problem. Y'all, we're the problem, though. It is. Yes, Advocacy Arena Network. Yes, attacking the Democrats is the current model. But we're the problem because once they they will go hard left, get that money, do their damage, gain another set of followers, another set of the market in terms of media, clicks, views, and likes, and subscribers, because that's what they do. That's how this game works. That's how the fucking game works, people. I know the game. It's how it works. Then they're going to turn right back and then start praising Democrats, and you're going to fucking forgive them and be so happy. Candace Owens made some statements that you may have agreed with one fucking time, and all of a sudden we want to give her, like, oh, Candace Owens like had some good points. Clock is wrong 2 times. A broken clock is right 2 times a day.
I mean, they were doing it to Nick Fuentes. I mean, people were literally like, oh my God, he's saying something that this is what sells. There's this guy in Maryland who goes hard at Westmore literally every day. He's getting 1 million views on his videos. He's not even saying nothing. He's not even good. He sucks like hell. But because he is attacking a Democrat, they are pushing his shit through the algorithm. And you guys have to pay attention to how they're doing that. If you make a positive video about Democrats, your shit is gonna sit at at least 5,000. You know, you may get 5,000. You may, on a good day, you may get 500. This is happening all throughout Twitter. Twitter is changing their algorithm as well. They are going to start pushing some weird shit, but they've already been doing this. I've
been seeing people I've never seen before and have never wanted to see.
Yeah, I haven't even been on there because I'm just sick of it already. I'm so over the whole game. Like, I love coming on here and talking to y'all. I enjoy my show that I have with D every 2 weeks. But honestly, the whole algorithm thing is exhausting because you could write the best fucking tweet in the world and that shit will sit at 50 fucking views and no one will see it. And then you write some bullshit and that shit get I literally have videos that have gone viral with 1 million views. And then it'd be I didn't even know because I muted that bitch because I don't care. It's crazy. I don't even know what works anymore.
Here's what we have to, and this is where you guys come in. Here is where you come in. We need you. We are all a part of the same fight. We are all a part of the same fight. We are like-minded people. I don't give a fuck if I get 10 views or 10 million views. I really don't. It does impact my opportunities. Now, I'm not going to say it doesn't. It does. It impacts my opportunities. But what matters to me and what I care about is having 10 loyal followers, supporters. I call them friends. That's what matters to me. I care about that more than all the views. It matters to me who looks at the content, not the number of people who look at it, but the quality of the people. That's what I care about, right? The Speaker of the House, the leader of the House, joined our podcast because his team values what we do and the contributions that we're making to the ecosphere of the media sphere. They care, they value it. When Vice President Harris was going to make her a return speech at Emerge, Kenny and I got to go out to see her at the request of her team because they know us and they like our content and they value us. That matters more to me than the 10 million number of clicks, likes, and views. It's you. You're who matter. You're what matters. Okay. So, and I say that to say, as we make content, share the content, help us get the word out because the algorithms are going to suppress us at all times. Search for Candidly Tiff. Literally search her every day. At some point, did Tiffany tweet something today? Did Tiffany make a TikTok today? And did Tiffany post to Instagram today? Look at it and then share it. Did Kenny make a tweet today? Did Kenny look for it, search for it, and then share it? Because the algorithms are not going to show you our content in your feed because they are suppressing the work of real Democratic progressive influencers. Now, the clickbait shit, you're going to see that everywhere. They love that. That's going to get some play. That's going to get some airtime. If somebody comes out and takes a big ass shit on somebody in an AI generated video, it'll get views. But what we're doing, it won't. And that's just a damn unfortunate way it works.
Well, let me just take it a step further. If y'all really want to know what we're doing, all you got to do is put us on post notifications. Hit that
True.
little bell icon. It's just that simple. And I try my best not to, flood the algorithm, especially when it comes to like videos. If somebody's already covered something, there's no purpose for me to, beat a dead horse. I'll just share their video so that way they get the views, they get the credit, and that way more people are able to see other people who may not show up on their feed. I'm trying to introduce other creators to a different, audience. So, but make sure that you're liking and sharing. Share with your family, share with your friends. Not all of us do the same thing. I lean on the comedy side. Zach leans on, the analytical side. Tiff is all about the data. So,
Yeah.
we're all different. We all got a role to play.
Yeah. You only get to hear me curse here. Like you're only gonna get to hear it right here live. That's it.
Yeah.
You
I
only
really do only curse on this show,
Yeah.
really and truly. I try not to
It,
curse
it,
about
interesting.
videos, but sometimes they be sending me, okay?
Now I curse the fuck out. I curse a lot in real life, like
Oh, me
a
too.
lot. I
Child.
lie. It's a part of my lexicon. It's not even a vocabulary. It's a lexicon of swearing.
He's
But
worse than me.
yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm a Scorpio with a lot of Mars. It's a lot of anger in there. It comes out, and then I feel better. I feel so much better.
Oh yeah, all that
Yeah.
weight has been lifted. You just feel like, that's what it is. You carry all that anger and that suppression, all of
Yeah,
that
but the thing is, but
muster,
my thing
and
is,
it turns into
it's
cancer. Y'all got to let that out.
I don't
It
really
does
have
not
an
let it out.
issue.
Yeah, but it's also good to have sex.
Well, that's amazing. I
We'll
mean,
save that for
But I
Jose
mean,
when we have him
I'm
we'll
on.
just
say, yeah, we
saying
need
it's a
Jose
lot
on
of
to talk
ways
about
that
that.
you can
That's his
relax and
favorite
release your
subject.
frustration, and
Okay.
you need it, and it makes the world a better place. Tiffany.
Okay, can we just talk about this real quick about Jose? Because I don't know if y'all follow Jose. Can you see?
Speaking
I
of
saw.
sex,
But
I
speaking
saw
of
what he's doing on
sex,
Grinder.
But Jose is
Ho.
out there thirst trapping for Prop 50 votes. So props to my friend Jose, who is out there in the DMs getting all kind of messages. Got his whole chest out, and he's getting people to vote. So everybody, like you said,
he
everybody has
literally
his
has
thing.
people dropping off their fucking ballots.
Yes,
He's with them. I want to know what that man did before he
It's
dropped.
called hose to the polls. You know what I'm saying? And one
right.
thing
We
I'll
making
leave,
a whole new thing.
but if y'all paid attention to Jose, and I'm gonna just say it. When he was in the DMs, he said, "Well, what do I get for dropping off my ballot?" Showing he never showed us what his response was. So hopefully he ain't,
But
misleading the people, false advertising.
Jose is doing the Lord's work. Jose is getting those ballots in by any means necessary. And Jose is such a role model because Jose looks great. He keeps his body up. He's super healthy. He's in his 40s, so I love that. Like I love that. Like I love it. I really really do.
Yeah.
Now y'all are out of control. Thank you. You guys are out of
Thanks,
control
guys.
tonight. I out of control. I always am gonna have my coffee without some money. We don't have any, right? Look, so and speaking of you need some money in Doritos, that is something that I want to also kind of just throw out to this group because again, we are like-minded, like we're a team, we're a coalition, we're a family, we're a solid group. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? What can we do as we look at helping people who are hurting, the most in this moment? Today,
I
this
did
is
see,
the
was it Aaron
breakdown.
Parnas? He was sharing the links to what we can do as far
Yeah,
as like giving the
his
food
local.
pantry.
Yeah, he was, but that's like I think in one community, right? So I shared that. That's in his community. But I'm like, is there, really this is when listen. This moment is when churches should have been mobilized and working nonstop. That's their job. Okay. That's their job. I'm gonna say something that's gonna I think I talked about it in a previous episode about how I'm very anti-non-denominational evangelical shit. Because they have made a whole lot of money, but what are they really doing in moments like this to help the community? Now I know my Methodist church that I now go to once a month for communion. Because I went to a church every Sunday. I love my pastor. He left. So now I just go once a month for communion because I believe in my communion for, as a Methodist. And I know they're doing a lot with food drives right now. So I'm gonna, I donate my tithes and I donate a little bit over for that. But I really wish there was like civic organizations where all of our churches, all of our fraternities, sororities, all of our organizations were coming together and really having a huge impact right now. If SNAP is going to go away, there will be literal whole entire food drives, but not just food drives, literal like gift card drives, money drives. Christmas is coming up. Kids are going to be going without. This is a time that these organizations be mobilized, and I'm not seeing it. Are you?
I
No.
mean, I can't tell you. I ain't been to church in so long. I'm scared that if I walk in, I'm gonna set on fire. I'm not necessarily sure. I'm such a heathen. But as far as seeing things, I have seen again, I've seen some local things where people are sharing links about who you can give to as far as food drives to make sure that people have food. But I thought, as far as Christmas goes, I thought we were supposed to be blacking that shit out. I thought we're not supposed to be feeding into corporations. We're supposed to be hitting them in their pockets
No, we
so
are.
they know that we're not to be played with as
Well,
they
we
go ahead
are,
and
but
get
kids
their
still
permanent
gotta
tax
have
cut.
Christmas. Kids still listen.
You
Now
can have Christmas, knit that sweater, do it yourself. I mean, but
I
here's the
am
other thing.
going. I am going to black out Christmas, and so I think it's not. I don't think it's. I think you. I know you know. I don't think it's a huge secret. So I'm someone who overdoes Christmas for my family, not for myself. But I also don't celebrate birthdays in terms of giving them gifts and all that stuff. And you know, here's a. I mean, I have no problem with my story. I grew up in rural poverty. I grew up in a trailer on a dirt road in rural Mississippi. And so, and my family still lives on that same dirt road in that on our same family land in Mississippi. And while my sisters definitely do better than what my mom was able to do, with their husbands as a family, you know, they still don't have a whole lot. And so I see Christmas as my chance to spoil my family and show them how much I love them, because that actually is just my natural love language. I show love by gifting. Like I'm just a gifter, I'm a giver. And so, but I told my family this year that this year there will be no adult gifts. So everyone who's over the age of 18 and in college and above, no gifts. Only the children. But I'm still gonna get the kids gifts, Kenny, because the kids look forward to Christmas. I'm not, you know, it's one Christmas. Like you only get it once a year. I definitely got to buy the kids gifts.
I mean, Mr. Saint Nick's activist over there, because when I tell you, I would have been hitting a Molly Weasley, and we would have been sewing some clothes together, and you would have been getting some hand me downs. You would have got something, but it probably would have been the toy car or the video game or PS5, whatever it is that you want. But when I
I
say I'm blacking it out, I'm definitely blacking it out.
You
Okay.
gonna black it out black. Okay, so here's the okay.
Your gift is the fact that the lights are on. Your gift
What
is the
about
fact that
this?
you're
Can
gonna be
I
able to eat.
buy what if I buy everything before 11/21, like Trisha just said? I can do
Well,
that.
somebody said if you're gonna buy black, so buy from black-owned businesses, buy
Well, I
something
already do that. I
local.
do a lot of
But
that.
then, I
I
mean,
do.
if you're doing that, then it's fine. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like going to Walmart, going to Target, getting on
No,
Amazon,
I'm
going to
not.
these
Of course,
places
I'm not
that
going to
obviously,
Target.
well,
I'm
I'm
not.
just saying, just in general, going
No
to
Walmart.
any
No Walmart. But I gotta buy some stuff from Amazon because I have. I mean, that's what the shit is.
child. I get it, but look, I, I'm this close to even boycotting my own fucking job for how they pissed me off. But we'll keep that on the hush, child. Almost walked out
And
when I
that's it.
heard.
I could possibly do gift cards, and then the kids could buy the stuff after Christmas. But opening Christmas is all such a big part of the process, and it's all such a big part of the memories that I really want to leave with these kids. And I mean, this is so. I hate to say this. Oh my God, you guys. I mean, for the Tiffany and Kenny know. Some of you know. I lost a niece. I lost a niece at the age of when she was 21 years old in medical school to a tragedy. Same year I lost my mom. They were both back to back losses. And I'm sorry, I can't help but to always think, what if this is the last Christmas? The Christmas of 2020 was my last Christmas with both of them, and we were all together in my house. And it was just I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a memory I go back to all the time. All the
Well,
time.
I say this. To me, the holidays are about, like you said, memories. It's not so much about the gifts. It's about the time you spend. Yeah, the gifts are nice, but it's the waking up in the morning, having breakfast. It's like all those things are what I think of when I think of Christmas. We Obviously, my family is Hispanic, so we celebrate the night before, on Christmas Eve, and we make food and we have fun. We call it Noche Buena, and we enjoy that. I mean, that's what we do. And then the next morning we wake up and we do open gifts, and then we make some breakfast and we go home. You know what I mean? Like, that is our tradition. So I think when I think of holidays, yes, I always buy the little kid stuff. Like my niece and my nephew, they get gifts and we watch them open it and we enjoy that. But as for like the adults, like you said, it's
Yeah,
more
no
so
adults.
really
This year, no adults.
spending time with one another is priceless, as you said. No matter what, like I lost a lot of loved ones this year, and it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be different. Last year my grandmother was alive. She's not alive this year, so it's like it's gonna be a different kind of situation this year. But I will enjoy being with my family, and I think that's the most
That's
important
the
because
key. It's to make
you can never get that time back, like you said, no matter what, and you will always cherish that year with your niece and your mom. And I think that's I think we
it's
need
the
to
memories you create. So
we need to go
listen.
back to that. We need to go back to that. We need to go back to where we were not so much focused on the material things, and we care more about the actual time spent and making memories and playing games and doing all that fun stuff.
Yeah, and so they like buy online tutoring and favorite tips, summer camps. Listen, I I have two sets, two sisters, two sets of kids. My youngest is two of them kids is Lexi. They so fucking over school. They're so fucking over school. They're fucking over me in school. They don't want to read shit. They throw books. They are over. Like, could you leave me the fuck alone? Don't buy me no more educational shit because I can't fucking read that shit. Don't send me them. No, I don't want no education because I get all the education I can handle at school. And I'm learning to accept. I'm learning to accept. So I definitely would not be bombarding the babies with more school. Now listen, all that to say, what are we doing? One thing I thought about doing is like trying maybe like adopt a family for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Like if you maybe have lost your SNAP benefits, like adopting a family, like and just giving direct aid. I like the idea of direct support and direct help to people a whole lot more than like just giving it to an organization because I don't know if it really makes the people who really need it. Because some people who really need it aren't willing to even ask for it.
I agree
But
with
that's the
that.
thing. Do you know anybody like you
I
could?
don't know anybody. What I'm thinking about doing is on my. So of course I'm giving to my church. So for my birthday, I'm gonna do like a fundraiser to a nonprofit that's gonna give as well, right? So, but I'm thinking of my personal, like my money, like going on my food review page in Atlanta, which is a very Atlanta page, and just asking for like a family to be like, to sponsor, and someone who's lost that benefit. You just show me evidence one on one, like we can DM, whatever, that you've lost that benefits, and boom, I make up the difference for
Just
the
make
month
sure
of
you do that
November.
background check because the scammers be out and they say, "Look, I got him.
I
I
know,
got the exact
but you have to.
thing."
Okay, but don't you get like a cancellation letter?
I don't know. That is the good question. We'd have to do some research on that.
Okay, yeah. You know what? I wish somebody when people got me socks and underwear for Christmas, baby, I'd be mad as fuck. I used to hate that cousin Francis would bring me those underwear and socks. Like we didn't have no damn underwear. We had underwear and damn socks. I don't want no damn more. We had that. I didn't have no damn toys. Hell, where the fuck is the toys?
Hell, I'm older now. Send me the socks. Send me the underwear. Send me all of that. I want all of
You
those
want
things.
all
Now
of
that I'm
it.
older, send them to me.
So we have the November the 4th. On Tuesday is election day. We have some big races coming up. People, we got Abby Spamberger in Virginia. We got Mikey Sherrill in New Jersey, and we have Prop 50 in California, and we have redistricting in Maryland. Tiff, that you want to talk about, y'all? What are we thinking? What's going to happen? Will this be a good night for the Democrats?
It's
Yes.
sad that it's even this close, but I don't know if y'all saw the tweet that she just put out this morning. Did you see
Wait,
the tweet that
who?
Winsome Earl Sears put out?
No,
Oh
God.
hell,
Miss Crazy. I'm speaking. I'm
dry ass hair, right?
Look, she looks like, I don't know. Has anybody ever seen the movie The Associate with Whoopi Goldberg and Diane Weiss? Why she looked like Whoopi Goldberg when she was dressed up as Robert S. Cuddy Okay, she looked like the man on the oatmeal box. She looked like Robert S. Cuddy to me, and I don't know why because her hair is always disheveled. But she said on Twitter, she said, "I remember when Barack Obama told black men to support candidates who grow up like us. So what changed, Barack?" And she posted a video of him talking to black men about voting and supporting black women. Well, ma'am, there's a big difference between you and Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris ain't crazy. Okay. You are certified, even though you may not be diagnosed, but I know crazy when I see one, and you is Betsy as a bed bug. Okay. Something is definitely off about you.
Listen, dry ends. She needs to go and get her ass whooped on next Tuesday because I'm sick of her and her mouth. And all I keep hearing for the last 3 weeks is when she had that debate with Abigail. That's all she kept saying. I wanted to. It was like nails on a fucking wall. She's insane. That woman is nuts. And she needs to lose and lose bad. Because you know what the messed up part about this is? This lady did not even get endorsed by Donald Trump. He said, "F your black ass. I'm not
That's
endorsing
crazy.
you. You so crazy that the crazy man don't even want to endorse you. Like that's insane."
Why didn't he endorse her?
Well, he said that he didn't give a formal endorsement. He just said support the Republican candidate. He don't even know who the hell she is. That's really what
That's right.
what the fuck it is. He don't know who the hell she is. I don't know who this crazy ass
She
woman
just
is.
the black lady, okay? That's
Just
all
the black
that's
lady,
all-
but he said
just
just
the black
support
lady.
the candidate running is all he said.
That's all he said.
That's
Wow.
literally all he said. He don't know who the
Don't know
hell
her name.
Miss
No,
Earl
he's like
Sears,
that lady.
James Earl Jones Sears, whatever her name is. No, absolutely not.
So my prediction for that race is that Abigail will win by 10 points or more. That race is that lady's not winning. But it all depends on turnout, as always. But I think Abigail pulls that off and wins by 10 or more.
Tiffany, what about New Jersey?
Oh, child, New Jersey. Oh boy, this is gonna be a tight one. Now, New Jersey is a very interesting race because you have Mikey Sherrill and you have Jack, which I call him Jack Citronella. Okay, I don't like that man. He's an asshole. Okay, he's an asshole, but he does have support, and what he has done is try to rally black people to vote for him. And I don't know what they're going to do, but we will see. This race is going to probably be within 5 points, and I do think that she will pull this off, but it will be very, very close. It could literally come down to 1-2%. And we're probably going to see some polls tomorrow that show that he has the lead. People need to show up. If you know anyone in New Jersey, please encourage them to go
What
out
has
and vote.
been his strategy to get black
That's
voters?
what I was about to ask. What is he doing to reach out to black voters?
That doesn't make fucking sense.
Okay, so this is his third time running in a row. He has run 2 times before this, but what he has done, he's gone to the barbershops. He has gone into the black community. He has black creators from New Jersey saying that they like him. He's doing that. They think he will be the better candidate. They are basically using misogyny against Mikey Sherrill to vote for the man. So it doesn't matter. I mean, people. This is very similar to what they've done in with Kamala, where they have tarnished this woman's reputation and try to make her seem like she cheated. You know, when she was in the military and she didn't get to go to her graduation, like or she helps them. I don't know. It was a whole thing, the whole controversy, but. Yeah, he is definitely trying to diminish and try to get black vote. So
I know that Ron Baraka has been out with her on the campaign trail.
Yeah, well, Westmore went out there too to try to help her a couple of weeks ago. She was not, I will say this, she in the beginning she was not doing good outreach to black voters, but I think that there's a lot of people in New Jersey now who are scared because they're like, oh shit, this man who is endorsed by Trump could possibly win, and he is insane too. Fucking Jack Citronella. That's not his real name. Obviously, I made that up.
But I like that. We're gonna keep calling him Jack Citronella.
Yeah. I don't like that man.
You don't call him Jack. I love that Jack Citronella. A motherfucking mosquito repellent. And you know, yeah, these the listen, I get my hair cut at my house because I can't deal with the ignorant ass shit they say in that motherfucker. And a large part of that was Stephen A. Smith and having to hear his motherfucking mouth on the damn TV every time I went to the barbershop. It had to come to an end.
You definitely ain't lying. But the good thing about me is I get my hair cuts from the Dominicans, so I don't know what they saying.
Right, and that there you go. Now I could go for that. I could go for that. But I get my haircut in the house. So I think that Prop 50 is going to pass in California, and we're going to be able to chop it up and get some redistricting done in California and Maryland. Tiff, what's going on here?
Listen, so this is what. Okay, so let me show you this map. Okay, so right now this map looks much different than this. So as you can see on the where it says number 1, that is what we consider the Eastern Shore of Maryland. That is where the majority of the Republicans in this state reside. That is Andy Harris's district. Andy Harris's district is actually more so like where 2 is, it goes all the way up and a little bit over to where 3 is. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to redistrict, or they want to redistrict, and you see that little bit of blue that's on this left hand side under number 7. That's where I live. That is called Anne Arundel County. And what they want to do is move Anne Arundel County to be a part of the Eastern Shore in this district. Okay. Now you can see that is separated by water. That is the Chesapeake right there. And you literally have to cross a bridge to get over. So we are now trying to take pieces and put it together to make a puzzle to try to get rid of Andy Harris. Now, let me be very clear. My county, Anne Arundel County, while it is a blue-ish county, there are still Republicans there. Sarah Eldreth is the person who is in that district right now, partially. And then there's also Steny Hoyer, who has like a little bit further down in that district. Okay, this is messy. And I know people are mad at Bill Ferguson because he said that it's going to be problematic if we do this. He gave his many reasons. No one gives a shit. They're like, you got to go do this. Child. Listen,
they don't know, but that's the problem. Why are people giving an opinion based off of some shit? And most of the people who are talking about it, I don't think they're even Maryland.
Yes, they don't live in Maryland and they don't understand the politics. Now, I get it. People want something to happen. They're like, we got to make something happen. We got to fight this redistricting. I hear you. But
he said we might actually lose a seat if we do
yes,
it this type of way.
We absolutely would, because what Bill Ferguson is saying is that when you propose a map, you go and the General Assembly has to vote on this. The General Assembly will vote. Westmore will sign the bill. Guess what's going to happen? Well, we always say somebody's going to sue and it's going to go to the courts. Now, Larry Hogan who is a Republican and was the governor previously, put a lot of Republicans on the courts. So what happened in 2021 is that it went to a district judge who was a Republican. And we proposed this same map in 2021. And you know what happened? They told this General Assembly, take your ass and go rewrite that shit. And they had to come up with a whole different map. And that's the map that we have now. What Bill Ferguson is saying is that if you try this and they reject it and they say, now you got to rewrite the whole fucking map, you are going to send this state into motherfucking chaos. Because on the western side, if you pull that map back up, Zach.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
If you see number 6, that district right there it's purple, but it really is a purple district. They only win God, what's her name? I can't think of her name. The person who's in that seat right now, she only won by not a lot.
It was very close. It was very close.
That was David Trone's seat, and now this is her seat. She won it in 2024 by not so much. So if you shift some of this, you start moving shit around. Johnny Osef. Oh God, I can't. Johnny O.
Yeah, Johnny O.
He is number 2. Number 3 is Sarah Eldreth. You're moving shit all around just to try to win number 1, which would be Andy Harris' seat. And I'm telling you right now, from everything that I know, that there is no one that is going to beat Andy Harris. Even if you start to move this shit around,
he's
Andy Harris is going to likely win. This is what I will call, if you're moving this is not a, oh, this is now going to be a blue seat. This is going to be a purple maybe seat. So you are going to shift shit all around, and you're going to say, oh, this is what we're going to do. And
You're
then
gonna
it
fuck up
might
this
not
whole
pass.
entire state.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you could fuck up this whole thing. And I'm going to tell you this right now because I'm dead ass serious about this. Those people on that Eastern Shore, while they do not vote for, they don't vote all, they're not all Republicans. There are Democrats there, but there are a lot of independents over there too.
Yeah.
And guess what? My
And it's
fucking governor,
farmland.
and my governor is running for re-election. You fuck this up, Westmore will get freaking obliterated by these voters. And if Larry Hogan runs, we are fucked, okay? We are fucked in the ass. I'm telling you right now, and I mean this with everything that I'm saying. People are talking shit and they want this to happen, but you got to understand that if you do this, there are very serious risks. Not to mention that if this goes to court, because this is what happened in 2022, our primaries got shifted. We were supposed to vote in like June. We didn't vote until July. We will have a problem. So Bill Ferguson is sounding the alarm, but Westmore and our Speaker of the House want to move forward with this. Why? I don't know. I said, fuck it. Bill Ferguson will be the villain. Let him be the villain. I don't give a shit. He's not gonna get voted out. Let him be the villain. But what he is saying is very true, and it is a fucking blaring freaking sound that he is trying to warn people. But listen, people want to fuck around and find out. They're going to, and they're gonna fuck everyone up.
It's not worth one seat. That's the
If it
whole
was
thing.
like 5, I would be like, okay, maybe.
It's
But
not worth
when
one seat. And I think what's happening is we're getting a lot of pressure, especially with people who are, big up in Gavin and what he's doing in California. What California ain't Maryland.
These national
It
people
ain't
don't fucking
Maryland.
know. They
They
don't
don't
understand.
know
They need to
what's
stay
going on
out of
locally.
it.
And I
We're
think
already
that when you have all
gerrymandered.
that pressure saying, oh, well, we need to do this or we need to do that, and they don't necessarily understand the politics of it, I feel like that fucks us over royally.
People need to learn to listen to the local experts. Tiffany is a Marylander, an expert at the politics of the state of Maryland. And people don't want to always understand that. Like, in Georgia, I mean, full transparency because, donor list is going to be made public. I'm going to donate to former Mayor Keisha Lynn's Bottoms campaign. Like, I'm on a committee, I'm fundraising, I'm going to give. But Jeff Duncan is going to be a very strong contender and very likely could be the Democratic nominee. And if he is, I'm going to fucking vote for him. I'm going to vote for the Democratic nominee in the state of Georgia because it's about beating the Trump Republican that's going to sit against them, which will be either our attorney general or our lieutenant governor. Both of them hardcore MAGA in Georgia. Both. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter blue, no matter who, when it comes to this gubernatorial race. So people gonna be mad about that, but you gotta listen to the local experts because they know what's happening in their states. So, Tiff, people love it. People love it.
I mean, honestly, it's just frustrating because again, if we would have done this in August, which was when I wanted them to do it, I'm like, yay, we could do this in August. But now that it's damn near November, the time has run out. We got to move on from this. Like, I know the governor wants to look like he's fighting. I appreciate my governor.
It's okay to stay out of it.
It's too late. Let's keep it moving. Focus
That's
on your
right.
reelection.
They can stay out of it, right? So if you don't follow Tiff on the YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, you definitely need to because again, it's some excellent content. With that being said, we're at 10:55, and that's all we got. That wraps us up for the night. We'll be back next Wednesday and hopefully with some great news. Hopefully it'll be a huge celebration of Democratic wins across the country. If it is not a celebration of Democratic wins, then we're really fucked. If what Trump has done in the course of this year has not motivated people to come out and vote for Democrats in 2 fucking blue states, we are truly fucked. And I'm gonna quit that night. Okay.
You're not The lies. He's not quitting.
It's no hope. We got to pivot, bitch, because there's no fucking hope.
It won't look.
That's baby. If we can't win New Jersey and Virginia, we're fucked.
The fight will always continue. And even though we're still, even though we,
it is Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, y'all.
Are you guys doing anything for Halloween?
No, I don't celebrate Halloween.
I love
Hallelujah night.
Halloween.
Hallelujah night.
I love Halloween. This is my favorite time of year. You know, I got a box full of so many costumes. So, Tiff,
Fucking
if you
wigs.
ever
You gonna
need
pull
some,
something out?
I've got so many. I've got so many. There's so many things I could do, but I just love, literally, honestly, just watching scary movies and eating candy all night. That's literally my thing.
So it's a movie. Yeah, it's some. What is that new Welcome to Derry on?
I have watched the first
I'm gonna watch.
episode.
I'm gonna watch that for Halloween.
You
What
got to
I
watch both then, because there's a special episode that we're releasing early that same day, and all I'm gonna say is nobody is safe in there.
yeah, I'm gonna watch that, and It's on a Friday, so I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna just have on. I'm gonna wear black pants, black shirt, which is a typical Friday night outfit. And I'll carry some mask, but I'm just gonna probably just go out and just bar hop, party hop, and wake up to the next day at 12. So that's my Halloween. All right. Yeah, we'll share. Tiffany will share a smiling face. Kenny will share.
I don't like that day.
You gonna take the whole day off?
I don't mess with Halloween. I don't like that day.
She's superstitious, child.
No, I'm not. I just don't like it.
You just don't like it? Oh, wow.
My nephew, my sister, my daughter loves Halloween. It's just not my day. I enjoy it for y'all. Sorry.
I'll post some pictures for sure. I know I'll be posting the whole day in my IG story. So, all right, guys. We'll see you next week.
See ya.
Bye, y'all.